So this is a notification submission process. Basically, this is just a summary of everything which we have seen so far and which we have discussed so far in the webinar. Understanding mixture in scope, we now know that how companies need to assess and need to see what all mixtures are in scope and what are exempted. Then definitely end use categories and countries and supplier details as well. Non-EU entity, if you are a non-EU entity or if you are a duty holder, you need to assess your role in the supply chain. We have seen this decision tree. If you remember, we have to assess our role in the supply chain obligation. Then we have already seen the data checklist, Annexure 8 set of information which are required for the PCN. Then we should understand mixtures in scope if there are main formulants and variants present, other identifiers are present, and we have to execute the submission by creating ECA account, and then we need to create Euclid dossier. We need to generate UFI for your for the mixtures. You need to manage your UFI, and then you need also after submitting preparing the dossier and before submitting it to the poison center body, you need to validate it via the tool which you are using. If you are using ECA Euclid tool, or if you are using your if you are using a Euclid tool, then you have to keep this check in place that you validate your dossier, and all the validation checks should pass, because when you generate your submission proof, it will clearly mention in submission proof that this dossier has passed all the validation checks. So please keep in mind that you have to overcome all the errors which, if in case you encounter in Euclid, then you can submit and keep up submission proof and status of submission. If you remember, we have seen that for few countries there was a requirement that it should be received by the member states. After that only you can place your mixture in the market. So status of submission, you can also keep a note of it, and further actions, that is UFI labeling and providing UFI to a downstream user if you are falling under any scenario which we have discussed in our previous slides.